Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be showing you my Walking Dead collection. It's kind of hard to see, but I actually have more stuff behind these big books here. I actually have more Walking Dead stuff than I actually thought I did, going around trying to find everything. So, yeah, I figured I'd show you my collection and stuff because I'm currently rereading the comic series, which I actually do prefer over the TV show. So yeah, I was just like kind of in the Walking Dead mood, I guess, so yeah, that'd be a cool video to show my stuff. So, first things first, I got a, this is a collection of ears that Daryl wore in Season 2, but this is soap. This came inside of a Loot Crate, if anyone knows, that's a subscription box you get in the mail with all kinds of stuff. And this is from February, I believe, with the Dead theme. Yeah, I didn't want to open this because it'll melt, and I'm not going to use it because, I mean, it looks cool, so I'm just going to keep it in the package. So yeah, if I ever need soap, I got zombie ears to use, but I doubt I'll ever open it. So yeah, that's very interesting. I never had anything like this come in a Loot Crate, soap. So yeah, I got soap zombie ears. One of a kind item. Alright, so, I'll show you real quick. For the comic series, I have the first 3 compendiums here. Here's Compendium 1, which I'm currently rereading, like I said. I'm going to try to go all the way through. Yeah, I love this compendium because it's got the whole prison storyline, and obviously they're wearing the orange jumpsuits. And I mean, it's the beginning of the story, so yeah, pretty cool. And I love how these compendiums, the opposite side, or the bottom, you flip it over, it's them zombified, same characters. So yeah, and on the cover we got Tyrese, Lori, Rick, Michonne, Carl, and Glenn. And then the spine is just red, Compendium 1. And there's a description on the back. So yeah, that's the first compendium right there. I thought it was easier to get the whole series this way because at the time when I first started, they only had the first 2 compendiums, and then this one came out last year. So I thought it was easier to collect them this way. But they are very big. I'm used to reading them though. It's not a big deal. I do now get the individual issues after this because it takes what, like 4 years worth of this comics to make a compendium, so instead of waiting 4 years to the next compendium, I'm just going to get the issues, you know, one by one. So, and here we have Compendium 2. On the cover, we got Morgan, we got Michonne, Rick, Andrea, and Abraham. And there you go, New York Times bestseller. Flip it over, they're all zombies. And then on the back, description again, and Blue Spine, Compendium 2. Alright, that's actually the smallest compendium out of the 3. This one, you can tell, when they're on the shelf next to each other, this is the biggest one. I mean, this one contains all that War, Part 1 and 2, and all that good stuff. And the huge time skip and all that stuff, and where we're currently kind of at. Here on the cover, we got Michonne, we got Jesus, not literally Jesus, but Paul Monroe, Andrea, Rick, Negan, my favorite character, and Dwight. Compendium 3. Flip it over. There they all are as zombies. Or walkers, I should say. And Green Spine, Compendium 3. And there's the back. So, after that, I have every issue because Compendium 3 ends at issue 144. Oh, I should also note, I do have the free Comic Book Day special, which contains the Governor special, the Tyrese special, the Michonne special, and the Morgan special. If you don't know what those are like little short stories that came out. They're only like a few pages each about, you know, before the apocalypse. Well, actually during the start of it. About the Governor, about Tyrese, they each got their own one. So, this is just a collection of all 4. So this is pretty cool. I figure I'd get it because, you know, it's part of the series. And also, they're doing a backstory on Negan, which is in the Image magazine. You know, Image is the company that does the Walking Dead. They have a magazine that comes out, and every month's issue contains part of Negan's backstory. So, the first 2 issues came out, and I ordered those online, so I guess I'm just going to order all of them online. I'm sure eventually they'll put all of Negan's story in one thing and release it, but I don't know. I can't really wait. I want to see it. So, those will be coming in the mail, the first 2 issues of that. So, issue 145. I'm just going to pick this whole pile up here. 146. 47. 48. Cool cover. 149, which I love. I love this picture with Negan and Rick. Oh man, that cover is the best. It's like my favorite cover. Issue 150, Betrayed, was a big issue. And then 151, 152, 153, 154, and the latest issue is 155. And I love what's going on right now with Negan and Alpha. It's pretty interesting. Curious to see where that's going to go. Obviously, they're going to go into a war. That's the next volume's name, is the Whisperer War, so that'll be interesting. Sorry if anyone doesn't read the comics, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, there's a lot of interesting things happening right now. Alright, and then next I have, from the comics, a Walking Dead, it's like a bank. It's like a coin bank right here, but it's a bust. It's Rick. And I just love how it looks. I only wanted it just because of how it looks. And at the time, Rick was my favorite character. Negan beats him by a hair. Like, Negan and Rick are my two favorites, but Negan beats him by a hair. Just because of how different of a character he is compared to everybody else. And how hilarious he is. And he's missing his hand here. This is like Compendium 2 Rick. You know, post-prison Alexandria, finding Alexandria and whatnot, when he wore this police jacket. So yeah, it's got like a sticker on the bottom there that you can rip off, and then that's where you open to get the coins, but I'm not going to use this as a bank. It's just a cool thing to display. And I thought the pose was cool too. He's like got a gun and looks like he's like running. So the only problem I have with it, his eyes are kind of not see, like one's kind of looking that way, just a little, and then the one's like looking straight forward. It's weird, but you know, things always get messed up with the eyes, whether it's a toy, the bust. So yeah, can't blame it. It's not a big deal. Next, I have a Walking Dead Season 1 Rick bobblehead TV show, obviously. I actually got this at a Dave & Buster's. I just had a lot of points saved up there, so yeah, I said, oh, I'll get this, why not? Pretty cool bobblehead. Doesn't move or anything, but it's still cool to have. I believe I got this before I got any Walking Dead thing. I mean, besides the DVDs. Because I was a fan of the show before the comic. I did watch the show the night it premiered, Halloween 2010. Back when nobody really knew what the heck it was. I mean, now it's like completely, you know, taken over the mainstream and whatnot of television. Because, like, I used to watch AMC, like, you know, in general, before they had The Walking Dead and whatnot. And then I saw a commercial, oh, we have this new show coming out, The Walking Dead. I said, oh, cool, I'll check it out. And, of course, it's now, like, the biggest show ever. And then, on DVD, I have Season 1. I love that season. Season 2, which everybody dislikes. I actually don't mind it that much. Like, I didn't have a problem with them staying on the farm that long. It was interesting. Like, because if you read the comics, they're barely there. So, it's whatever. I didn't mind it. I like that one. Now, Season 3 is a different story. Originally, when I saw it, I loved it. But now, I hate this season. I just hate it. Everything from Andrea, you know, the comic series Andrea is amazing. The TV show Andrea, oh my god, just forget about it. This season was just, it was stupid. I don't know. I mean, I love all the stuff with the prison and whatnot, and well, Woodbury kind of sucked. The governor in the show, the actor's not bad, it's just not as good. I mean, I love everything with Merle, though. That's the thing that saves the season. Everything with Merle in this season was amazing. But the governor, I just didn't like the TV counterpart. Like, in the comics, way better, more evil, you know. I don't know. It's just, Season 4, though, I love Season 4. Season 4 is really good. And I actually don't have Season 5 because after I bought Season 4, not too long later, my family, we got Netflix. My dad pays for it, which is nice of him. We all have Netflix now, so I don't really need to buy the seasons anymore. I love buying stuff, but I didn't buy Season 5 because we had Netflix, and it was put on there. So I don't know if I'll buy Season 6. And the reason why I don't have these on Blu-ray, by the way, is because when I first bought this season, when it first came out, I did not buy Blu-rays. Like, I was still buying DVDs. So I'm the kind of guy that's, I bought Season 1 on DVD, now I gotta get Season 2 on DVD. Like, they all have to be the same thing. If I do end up getting season 6, I'll just say screw it. I'll get the Blu-ray, because I am a Blu-ray guy now. I buy everything on Blu-ray. I refuse to get DVDs. So yeah, that's the reason why I have only the 4 seasons, and that's why they're on DVD. And I do not own Fear the Walking Dead. I actually have never seen it. Is it on Netflix? I need to check. I just didn't have the time to watch it. I wasn't too interested, but I hear it's good, so. Next, I'll show you these 4 little mini bobbleheads. It's kind of funny. This Rick is exactly the same as the one I just showed you. This Rick. It's like the same mold, just smaller. These are all made by Funko, by the way. Who makes the Pops, which you see back there, I'll show you. I only have these 4 because this was like a birthday gift for like 2 years ago, or 1 year ago? I don't even remember. I think for my sister. It's Rick, it's Daryl, it's the RV Walker from the Season 2 premiere, with the screwdriver in his eye there, and it's Michonne. This is the only Michonne-related item I have. I should get a Michonne figure at some point, because she's an awesome character, so it's pretty cool. And Daryl, this is like a Season 1 Daryl, I would say. Maybe Season 2, I don't know. Alright, so that's those. Next, I will show you these tiny buildable figures. This one, I believe, came inside of a Horror Block, which is a subscription service. It's like a zombie with a messed up head. So that's pretty cool. It's like tiny pieces you put together. And then the other one I have is much better. It's Daryl, which came inside that loot crate I showed you with that had the zombie ears. It's a buildable Daryl. And he looks really awesome. The crossbow and everything. Alright, so that's that. Next, I have a Daryl, a little mini keychain made by Funko as well. I don't know if those buildables are made by Funko. I don't think so. I would say McFarlane probably, because they're so detailed. Funko, like, they have detail, but, like, you know, not like that. I mean, they look cartoonish. Sorry about that, my camera cut away. I was saying, Funko does put detail on their stuff, but more cartoonish. Not like that, like I showed you with the buildable. This came inside of a Horror Block, I believe, so I didn't intentionally get this, but it's still cool. This is more like a Season 4 Daryl. He's holding his knife there. Season 4, Season 5, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. So that's that. Next, I'm going to show you my Funko Pops I have. I don't have many, but I do have 3 Ricks, which showed you I love Rick. So I got Season 1 Rick, and I got Season 3 and 4 Rick, I guess you could say, and then like Season 5 Rick right here. Or end of Season 4, you know, Season 5 Rick. And then, yeah, so here's Season 1 Rick, which is, this is when they first started doing Funko Pops. Like, you can tell his, like, head is huge, and, like, the way the gun's molded, it's weird. Like, it's different. And his arms aren't, like, you know, you can tell the progression of how the Pops changed. Like, they started out, like what I'm trying to say is, like, they kind of use different molds on the body, like, every single character's bodies, and then they kind of just, like, slowly went into giving all of them the same kind of body. You know what I mean? Like, this one's way different. Like, his head is, like, a different shape. Like, all their heads are, like, the same shape, but this one is, like, weird. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So, yeah, this is Season 1 Rick. Sheriff's Deputy Grimes, right there. And then we got, like, Season 1 Daryl. The only reason I have this Daryl, I mean, I'm not a huge Daryl fan, but, I was at Spirit Halloween, which is a Halloween store that opens up, you know, only on Halloween, and then they close everything and they sell everything for like buy one get one free stuff. So they had Funko Pops there, and I saw Rick and Daryl, these two, so I bought them. Buy one get one free. Why not? All right, and then Season 3 and 4 Rick, which I believe I had this one first, and then I got those buy one get one free Pops, and then eventually this one was released, so I bought this one too. I was like, I'll buy another Rick. This one looks the coolest in my opinion. But I had this one originally, I think. And he's holding a machete there. The one he used to cut Tomas's head, I believe. Season 3. He's got a watch on there. And he's got his beard. And yeah. Pretty cool looking Rick. I really like this one. But I slightly like this one better. I don't know. He just looks better. I like this look better, I guess. He's got his beard again. He's holding the gun. So yeah, that's the Funko Season 4 and 5 Rick, I guess you could say. And then we get on to the last 4 things here, are McFarlane figures. I just did reviews for each of these guys. We got Rick, as he currently looks in the series, in the comic books, obviously. I mean, this is these are comic figures. Pretty cool. Like I said, you can check out the reviews for those if you'd like. That's Rick. And then we got the Governor, which I wish I had the Riot Gear version of this. I did not even know they made one until after I bought this, but it's okay. I like this one. It's Governor. And I purposely bought the 3 villains and Rick. I don't want to buy every single character, but I thought it'd be cool to buy the villains and Rick. And Negan, which is what I intentionally wanted to get only, and then I ended up buying more, but I love this figure. This is awesome right here. And he's very rare too, so, but I got him for a good price. Happy about that. And then finally, we have Alpha, the scariest mother effer ever. The Bloody Machete, which brings back scary memories from issue 144. So yeah, that's my Walking Dead collection. Oh, I do have one more thing I need to show you. Just bear with me for a second. I can't really show you here. I have to take the camera off the tripod here. Alright, I have this Walking Dead poster from the Season 4 finale with Who Will Survive, when they were teasing Terminus, and they had a poster for every character. This was a Christmas gift. I got Christmas of 2014. Not this Christmas that just passed. No, not just, but I can't believe Christmas was 6 months ago. Anyways, time's flying this year. Yeah, that's a Daryl poster right there. I think it looks awesome. Honestly, I thought this was the coolest out of all those Terminus posters. So I'm glad my friend got me this. So yeah, and he's a huge Walking Dead fan, but not as huge as me. But he knew I would like this picture, or this poster. So yeah, it does have a little bit of a rip here. It's kind of been, you know, through the ringer, I guess you could say. But yeah, pretty awesome. So that's my last item, I would say. I'm looking around. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, pretty decent sized collection, I guess. So I'm gonna end this with Negan standing here. Wait, let me get a good close up right there. Alright, so Negan says, like this video if you liked it. I mean, if you liked it, why wouldn't you hit the like button? Subscribe, or else he'll bash your head in. And, you know, leave a few comments if you'd like. He'd like to talk to you. Maybe talk about Lucille with you. And alright, so I'm going to stop. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.